Hello and welcome to yet another edition of the Elite News and Darryl Blair with the narrative off the cuff. I want to start you out by telling you something my father used to quote to me all the time when I thought I had bested him one. He said, "Darryl, a smart man can play dumb, but a dumb man can't play smart. The curve catch him every time, son." You'll catch that on the way home. But it leads me to this next one. Trump. Ta-da! Trump is a liar. He has been lying. He will continue to lie. And he will push this narrative as far as he can. Only the people who accept it are worse than he is. Having said that, he's desperate. He is a desperate man. And he's so desperately ignorant that even in the midst of this gentleman dying, I will say he's fair, he's equal. He hated on John McCain when McCain passed. He talked about him in his latterness. And then now he knows nothing about John Lewis. I don't know how you get to be president and you don't know some of the most glaring facts about any ethnicity. He's dumb. He's been trying to play smart. You got it. Next one. Jerry Jones, the Cowboys, still no commentary with regards to Black Lives Matter when you have black players on your team. I don't see where fans don't get it. It's not about football, it's about life. That's what we have to recognize. Take the sports out of it. Put into it the fact that you are on trial for your life and nobody wants to testify to your character. You've been a good fan. Why can't he be a good steward of your trust and say Black Lives Matter? The NBA did it. The NHL's done it. Major League Baseball has done it. The WNBA has done it. The NFL has done it. But we can't get a Black Lives Matter from Jerry. Why don't you think about that if you're a fan and if you're not a fan? Think about that one. The next thing I want to share with you is blacks in Dallas ought to be living in paradise. Political paradise, economic paradise, social paradise. We ought to be living in paradise. When you look at every elected position in Dallas County of pinnacle leadership, African American, mayor, sheriff, I mean, you go down the line, district attorney, and some of them have done a good job with regards to your trust and being good stewards of your trust. But in this city, we ought to be living in paradise. But you got those who are elected officials, they want to stand on an island all by themselves and beat their chest, talk about what they're doing, but they won't work collectively with others for us to have a greater good. It's sad. We need to have them work cohesively so that this city can move forward. Not just the black community, but the city of Dallas, that we can grow. And then there is some economic development. We don't have to get into the social of it. When you got money and you got access to money, you are part of the social stir. Yeah, know that. We got folks who look just like us. We don't socialize with them. We don't mix with them. We don't want them in our program, in our circle. So it has nothing to do with ethnicity. It has everything to do with economics. Know that. Trust that. It's just, we need to learn how to share the credit while having the power. Everybody wants to be alpha dog in the power. It can't happen that way. Let's work collectively together to move Dallas forward for the greater good. Which brings me to my next point. Push-ups, 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 push-ups. And I really mean push-ups. I want to give the push-ups this week to Trustee Maxie Johnson. You've really been on it, Doc. You know, you've been out in the community, you've been pounding the pavement, and you've really been advocating for your schools and for the DISD. Thank you very much. I also want to give credit to Mike Hinojosa, Superintendent Dr. Mike Hinojosa. You're doing a tremendous job with leadership in regards to the DISD. There's no questions about what direction you're going in.
You have been steadfast and you have been steady. Keep up the good work. Additionally, I want to say thank you, Casey Thomas. You keep working, Doc. You keep on working. You are representing your constituents and you are doing a good job in the city of Dallas. This permeates other areas. You're doing a good job. I also want to give push-ups to Chad West over in District 1. I want to thank you. I want to thank Councilmember Tanel Atkins and Carolyn Arnold. They've stepped up and stepped out and put some things forth that's working in our community. And that's with regard to our next issue. They've worked diligently. Adam Balzador, thank you very much over there in District 7. To the one thing that blew everybody up last week on Sunday over at Friendship West Baptist Church when the great hoax, the racist rally hoax took place over there, if they thought they were going to come over there and have their way at Friendship West. Don't let the Bible fool you. Don't let the scripture slide by you. You better let them get in you. Because Dr. Freddie Haynes, or some of them refer to him respectfully as Freddie, over there at the Wild Wild West, ain't having it. Wasn't having it. And if I tell you the community came out there, man, they had black Catholics out there angry. That's right. They drew everybody over to the West to shut it down. And so what I'm saying to you is you can come on out here. You might not get out of here. You ain't from down here, get out from around here. That's what they told them with that protest. Yeah, you're not going to bamboozle and hoodwink us. You think you had us, but we had you in the long run. You stuck with messing with the wrong one. Remember that. That's one of our things that we deal with. I want to thank Mayor Johnson, who was on top of it, Tanel Atkins, Carolyn Arnold. They were on top of that right here in our community. And Casey Thomas was too. Y'all keep up the good work. I want to push on. Dallas County Democratic Party, step up. NAACP, step up. Where are you on Black Lives Matter, on COVID-19, on the U.S. Census? Where are you? We need to hear your voice. We need presence. We need to be supported and they need to be encouraged. Thank you, Generation Xers and Millennials, for Black Lives Matter. Thank you so much. In closing, I want to talk to you about the women of wisdom. Yes, the women of wisdom. Well, this year we're going to celebrate. We're going to get down, but we're going to do it virtually. We had a decision, and it wasn't an executive decision. It was a collective decision that is for the greater good, that we be respectful to this COVID-19 virus. But we're not going to let it trample our celebration and our awarding of these great women who have done great work. We're still going to have this. It's going to be virtual, so everyone can attend. You don't have to have a ticket. Just get on there and go live, and we're going to have a virtual award ceremony, which was going to be greatly attended. I want to tell you about Juneteenth 2021. The Juneteenth celebration, march, and festival, that concert as well, that will take place June 19th, 2021. It's building. You know, we got a slate of people who already put their name in the hat for vending spots, those who want to participate, and volunteers. We want to say, come on aboard. We got plenty of time, but time is moving fast. Notice I didn't say anything about the 20th annual William and Jordan Blair Memorial Golf Classic taking place Monday, August 17th at Tennyson Highlands. We're full. But you can still come out and celebrate with us. Come out, shake some hands, see some of the celebrities, take some pictures. You can come on the course. You know, we got to distance a little bit, but come on out there and celebrate with us. We're going to have a wonderful time. Finally, in closing, I want to say thank you to these wonderful sponsors. I want to say thank you to Brian Everstein, 1-800 Old School Lawyer, and Herbert and Everstein, the new law firm. I want you all to go a special extra mile and wish Brian Everstein Godspeed as he is healing from an accident. He's laid up right now, but you all issue out your prayers. You can go on Facebook, do all that. Send it through the Elite News. We'll be more than happy to forward it to him. Wish him well. He's worked well in our community and been supportive of our community. We want to thank Sherman Roberts over at Citywide Development Corporation. Continue to do the great work, Sherman, for what you've done for us. Hey, you got to vote. November, vote, vote, vote. Let's get this vote out. Let's get it out. Walk the ticket from the top to the bottom. You got to rock them while you got them. Rock, rock, rock. Vote. We're sponsoring, we are endorsing Richard Shaw for Duncanville ISD School Board. Please go out and vote for him. Encourage somebody who lives within that voting range to vote for Richard Shaw. Richard Shaw. Know that. And certainly I want to say thank you, Teresa Hawthorne, Attorney Teresa Hawthorne, for your continued support. She'll be working at the table, one of our volunteers for the golf tournament. And until next time, I want you to get it on your mind. God bless and God keep us, my friend.